Okay, we're back. It's very exciting. We're back in the Unreachable City. I'm asleep in a train. What are you up to, Prang?
And I'm asleep in a boat that's hovering over the water.
Okay, so let's take a quick look at the map. Now, at the moment, I've got my two vehicles up here, and I'm thinking of bringing the train back and getting them up onto
Hang on, I'm trying to get my...
Yeah?
I'm trying to find... You're in the train.
Yeah, and my vehicles are back at the start of the train.
No. This map's not behaving itself.
What? Well, you don't have to look. You can just listen to me.
Okay.
So my two little vehicles are back there. Now, I want to put them on the back of the train, bring it over here, and then try and unlock the bridge, which I think is going to be the way to go. But the problem is they've both not got very much fuel in them. Did you say one of your big trucks has a tanker in it?
Yes, it has.
So if I were to bring one of my trucks down, you'd be able to fuel it up?
Well, here's the thing. Before we start, I have some questions to ask. No.
I'm going to get my train moving, just so you know.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'd stay exactly where you are.
I've stopped.
Good. Because we don't know the fuel consumption of the train.
Not too
how
bad.
we're actually going to know how much it uses.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not too
bad. The only way across that river. Okay, I'll start by saying this. There's 4 garage points in the semi-trailer that are actually on the bridges, right?
Yep.
On the bridge. The trailers are on the bridge.
Yep.
Sorry. And we need to get them to the garage to open it, which is the most important thing.
Yep.
Okay? Now, the question is, in other games, if we've had a trailer like the Scout trailer on the little Jeeps, we've got to be connected to them in order to register it to open a garage. So my theory is somewhere on the left-hand western bank of the river is a truck with a 5th wheel attachment that we get to.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can't see it on my list.
Yeah, I don't know whether they hide it until you've uncovered it or whether it has a little greyed out symbol.
Yeah.
I think it's greyed out if it's visible on the map but locked.
Okay.
But if it's behind a watch point.
And we don't know how much fuel it's got or how much health it's got.
Right.
And the most important thing is to get one of those going.
Yeah.
Now, whoever does that and gets off and gets their semi-trailer off the bridge and the bridge operating can then drive over the bridge because they'll be able to drive through their opponent's vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's...
Partner.
Partner.
I see what you mean.
Although in this case, I think the word is opponent.
My train is making the biggest farty noises because it's getting really...
Low on fuel.
No, not low on fuel. It's got heaps of fuel. I've made an entire crossing and it's only used 20 litres out of a 500 litre
Oh, great.
thing. That's what I was trying to tell you. The fuel consumption's pretty good.
That's great. So was the fuel good, but the health bad?
Yeah, well, it's only got 300 points to be damaged, and I've repaired them pretty much fully. I've only got 37 damage on it, and it was full of fuel, and I've only used up 27 litres going all the way across and then about a quarter of the way back.
That's good to know, because I think when I get to my train, I'll find it's got the opposite.
Not quite the opposite. I think you should have full fuel, but you might have quite a lot of damage as well.
No, I don't think I had any damage, but I had no fuel, if I remember right.
You told me it was the other way around.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm right to get moving in this train?
What have you got in it?
Nothing. I'm over the far side. I want to come back.
You've got to come back.
Get in my my car to get it fueled up from your thing, to then come back over here and then do some investigating.
So how much fuel haven't you got in your truck?
Well, I've got about 2/3 in the truck. Okay. But I haven't got any backup fuel.
I've got to try and get back across the river because there's no. We're not going to find this nice truck that will unlock the bridge and be all ready to go and all fully repaired and fueled up right on the riverbank, are we?
No.
so that I could open it with my...
That's correct.
Right, okay. So I'm going to jump in my my boat and get going.
Okay. But it's nice going backwards into the train. It's a little bit disconcerting how the train wheels roll on and off the tracks when you're going at, I mean, not high speed, but relatively speaking, it's fairly fast. So full reverse speed. It's a nice train though, isn't it? Now, while we're going through this moment, we installed, what's it called? That's MudRunner Plus, whatever it is. It goes by a couple of different names in a couple of different versions. But basically, it means that our headlights should be shared over multiplayer now. And also, we've slightly extended the reach of both our winches and our sort of interaction areas, just because we felt before that realistically we would be able to go a bit further. You know, look, there's a bit of rope sitting on my roof. I'd be able to attach that, all that kind of thing. And so
I've got an airborne boat. My boat is airborne, and the propellers are going around. There's a chain hanging off the back. You sound really interested, so I'm shut up.
Fascinated. And was there anything else that we added? Oh, and the
lots of things.
The battery winch was one of the main things. If we've overturned and we can't get our engine started, we should still be able to use the winch. So we haven't had a chance to test that yet because I didn't want to test the excitement. But I mean, it is possible that it didn't install fully right. I'll never rule that out. But yeah. So yeah, just to keep you up, I'll if I remember, I'll try and update.
Oh no!
If I remember, I'll try and update the description to say that we were using that mod. I'll get the correct name for it. I avoid putting links to the mods in the description section just in case there's any dodgy links nearby. I mean, I'm pretty sure I scan all of the mods that I download just to make sure.
Excuse me, I'm stuck.
Okay, well, I can't come any faster than I already am.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm coming to get you. But
No, what are you coming to get me?
Hummer. I'm going to go up on top of the bridge to do some pulling for you. Is that not right?
Well, you said you couldn't get down that way.
What do you mean?
You said you need fuel.
I do. I need fuel before I venture across the other side.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm stuck. I can't get to you.
I know you can't. I'm coming to you.
You said you needed fuel.
I do. I need fuel before I go on my big adventure. I'm not out of fuel. I just don't want to go on my big adventure without
you needed fuel.
No, I didn't. Well, I do need fuel, but I don't need it yet. I just want to be stocked up. I'm not out of it. I just need to get some, so I'm stocked up.
Dear.
Whoa. You reach me? Whoa, you're a long way.
Like we can test our new winches.
Now, I need to be able to do this just right.
I think that...
I want to get about here so that I can...
No, stop!
Stop. Do you want me to just drive backwards now?
Yeah, go on. Just slowly.
Do my best.
Bit more. Why don't you pull the winch in?
Because I want to get behind this hole so that I don't slip off, because it's very, very...
Stop.
I've stopped!
Well, you were pulling me over.
Well,
right?
I've stopped.
Well, we've had this where you just pulled me over again.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I'm sorry, but you didn't stop.
I did.
Well, I'm getting damage. I'm taking damage now.
Okay.
I'm taking damage. I've got quite a lot of damage.
Accept that, please. And then I'll be able to actually help.
Okay. Release.
Is that what you need?
Well, I'm upright.
I'm in 1/3 reverse gear with the park brake on to be able to drive slow enough in this Hummer to cross this bridge safely. Ah!
What have you done?
Oh, just my camera went weird.
Okay. Oh, dear.
Do you need another hand?
No, it wasn't that. It was that I can't see because the bridge is in the way.
Oh yeah, your camera flips up on top. This is weird watching you. You're just sort of hovering.
Yeah, well I can't.
Yeah. Would you want me to pull your front to angle you left?
No.
Okay. Yeah, in looking at it, you know how I was suggesting one of us do a high-speed launch off the end of this to try and unlock that bridge? That's definitely not going to work because they've got that bank over there. The Adventures of the Floating Boat. I'm impressed that you got over there.
Oh, good. It just took a bit of, you know.
Alright, you off?
Yep. No, which end was my toe thing? I think it was this top end.
That's where you started, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, we need to... we need to know if there's a station or something like that.
There's a station on the far side, yes.
Yeah, but is there a station? Has it got like a platform where a vehicle can launch itself onto a train?
Yes.
Great. So in that case, there must be one up this end.
What?
On this side of the river.
Must be a what?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
There must be a what on what side of the river?
Not now.
Okay.
Oh no! What's going on here?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I've suddenly gone back a decade.
I can't cope with this.
Our voices have gone back through puberty.
Oh no! I can't cope with this log. Stop it! Don't do that!
I'm not doing anything.
No, please,
quite a bit of damage. What's happening?
The log's floating in the sky and going away.
We'll clip a drag onto it and pull it back.
Nothing's registering.
There's a at the very back of it there should be a winch point that you can attach to. Because I attached to it when you dragged me out.
Nope, not seeing anything. The back is
oh crap.
The back is underwater.
I turned around to help and I slammed into a tree and I'm now farty and in the red.
Well, you know, you should know you can't drive.
Well, if someone wasn't whining about floating things, I wouldn't...
Well, it was trying to float onto the other side of the river, onto the fast bit of the river.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on here at all.
I don't like the C255.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay. It seems to have got tied onto something.
I'm going to double check the fuelage of this one.
Ah.
Oh, bugger it. I think I'm...
I don't think this is supposed to be happening.
What?
Well, if you park up your vehicle and have a look, I've managed to get a winch attached to there.
So you should be able to relax.
I'm not gonna do that because I think I'd turn over.
Rearrange your angle, pull it out while you're driving forwards. How did this happen?
I just went to pick it up and it just started drifting. That's what I was saying.
That's actually quite. It's actually quite similar to what happened when I got all my damage in my boat. Remember I told you about that? I just magically flipped over.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now that I'm this damaged, I'm sort of at the point where I'm just going to have to use my other truck. And I'm thinking that with the amount of fuel, it's probably equivalent to the amount of fuel that would be... maybe not. I don't know. I'm just going to try and get back up to it. I'm a bit frustrated, but it just means that I'm going to have to do some seriously...
Oh, something went... Load lost.
Oh, it probably tipped over.
Oh well. You live and learn, don't you?
Indeed. Did you reattach to it? Now, one of the differences you'll notice between Prang and me, not that you can see it at the moment, is that when we were changing the settings in the MudRunner mod thing, I've set it so that when I come out of auto and into manual, just like stock standard MudRunner, it automatically turns on diff lock, whereas he's set it such that it doesn't.
Now, the problem is now, because I wasn't attached, it's not registering.
Do you want to try that again?
Well, you said pick up the load that's been lost.
Yeah.
Well, but I wasn't attached to the load.
No, no, don't pick up the load. Pick up the trailer.
No,
you should be able to...
Because I wasn't attached to the trailer.
Yeah.
I can't pick up the load.
Well, I'm not asking you to pick up the load. You probably have to go back and get a new one, unless it's all in a nice neat file.
No, look.
Oh, sorry. I must have called. I meant trailer, but I must have.
I'm not going to listen.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to do something different because you're just speaking words that make no sense.
I'm trying to be helpful. Far out.
Well,
I spent like an hour getting these mods to work.
I don't think that's got anything to do with it.
Well, I'm sorry. I accidentally said a single word a bit wrong.
No, you didn't.
Well, you're just complaining that I did. I'm so confused.
Right, I'm going to start again. I could possibly... God, my driver's looking pretty miffed. I could possibly... You know when you drop a load and it's on a trailer?
Yep.
Yeah? You can usually, if you're connected to that trailer, you can usually reload it just by clicking on the green dots, right? I wasn't attached to my load. Therefore...
Were you not attached to your load or attached to your trailer?
Well, my trailer or load or whatever.
Right, okay.
So that means there were no green dots. Now it's sunk.
Yeah, but if you attach to your trailer, because the trailer's got a really big box to be able to load it, you might be able to actually...
Yeah, now my trailer has sunk.
Oh, your trailer's sunk.
I don't know that I can find the hitch point. I've just got to see if I can try and do that.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep on going into a manual.
I'm going to need to use sonar, I think. It was somewhere about here.
I'm just going to walk out.
Ping. Ping.
It's like that. Don't they use like underwater imaging programs to go fishing?
Yeah.
bit like that, isn't it?
I need that, yeah, LiDAR or
Oh,
something.
it didn't like me slamming on my brake. Yeah.
See,
oh, I need to.
I know it's rough. I know roughly where it is because I can see gurgly stuff.
Okay.
And actually,
The train is ready for boarding. All aboard! Percy. Is that what we wanted to call them?
Машине 23.
oh, come on, Gritchy.
Oh dear.
23.
Have you got it?
I've I'm able to winch onto it.
Brilliant. Alrighty. Off we go! I'm on a
gonna
magical
spend
railway adventure.
Bit
Sorry.
of time because
Spend what, sorry?